Have you ever got to a point in your life, or are you at a point in your life, where nothing seems to make sense, you can't find the answers that you need, or maybe that you just keep hitting blocks and you don't know which way to turn and how to get there and what to do? I get asked a lot of times about my journey, my practice, meditation, the Reiki, and I often get asked, how did you know it was going to work? How did you know it was going to help you? And I didn't. I had no idea it was going to help on the level that it did. It was something that I had to just follow. I tried every other avenue. I'd done the medication. I tried talking to people. I tried the different things to try and help balance my energy and work on my mind, where I was, who I thought I was, all that sort of stuff. I'd been through all that and done all of that. So the only real other place was to go inwards and find the answers within. And it was through a really quite a magical, wonderful journey that the universe laid out for me. And I'll explain it briefly. I mean, if you're new to this channel or to this page, wherever this video goes up, if you don't know who I am, then I'm a Reiki teacher, practitioner. I'm also a meditation teacher and coach. I also practice EFT, hypnotherapy, and Indian head massage, and other little things in between. I use various shamanic tools, I use crystals, all that sort of stuff to facilitate your healing journey. But when I started my healing journey, I had no idea of where to go or what to do. I only thought that the one answer was to turn to pharmaceutical medication and take antidepressants, beta blockers, anti-anxiety pills, things like that. I went through a various range of medication, and each medication came with its own bunch of side effects, as they all do. Eventually I found one that kind of like worked for me and worked on my level. It kind of like, after a while, it like dumbed me down. It really suppressed everything about me, and I was basically just a shell. I was just sort of floating through life with no purpose, no idea of who I was, even more than before all this stuff came about. So there's obviously something that was there, that was internal, that needed to be answered. And it was only through really a magical happening of meeting a friend who got in touch just quite randomly out of the blue and felt called to call me, like on the phone, and we had a bit of a chat, and we got to know each other. We got chatting, and he got to know about my mental health issues, and he'd said, "Have you ever thought about meditation?" So we started meditating and doing maybe a few minutes each night and building up quite a healthy practice. And the difference was quite profound straight away. It was really, really powerful. And I had such wonderful feeling of peace just in the mind, in the body. Everything was just so chilled. Everything had just stopped. And I found that space that I was looking for so long. It was then after that I started meditating that I got this newfound clarity of mind. My consciousness began to open, and I became more aware of things that were going on in life and the people that were in my life at the time. And a lot of those had to just kind of like, they all just kind of like moved away, as they tend to do during spiritual awakenings and things like that. And then the job I had at the time, the meditation gave me the clarity of mind that I had to leave that job because of the negativity that was there, that was all around. So then my position at that job became up for redundancy, and I thought, oh wow, this is a bit of a coincidence. So I took the leap of faith, and I left there. I went into another form of employment, and it was in that form of employment that I came across Reiki. I found these leaflets as I was cleaning up one night in the place that I was working at the time, and it was all about Reiki. And something in the back of my head was just going, come on, you need to know more about this. It was like a light had just switched on. So that's what I did. And I got in touch and I thought, you know what, I've still got nothing to lose. Although the meditation had helped open my mind and I got a lot more clarity, it gave me the clarity of what I needed to do, the direction I needed to take. It opened a pathway up for me to move down a new pathway, a new venture. I had to put a part of myself into that. And I had to put an element of faith into this journey that was laying out in front of me. So I followed it. I felt a pull. And to this very day, when I feel like pull, I still follow that pull. So I went for some Reiki sessions and built up a practice of having Reiki every couple of weeks with the guy that taught me Reiki, and also obviously meditating every day as well for however long I could meditate for. After a few years, I was meditating for maybe up to an hour. So I was meditating for quite a long time. And everything just changed. My whole belief system, my whole life. I was already very much into kind of like the spiritual things, but that all just like opened up even more. I became more aware of things. I became more of energy and spirit and guides and all this sort of stuff. And then that's where the journey unfolded. I just knew from those few sessions of Reiki that I continued with, that I need to learn this. I need to know more about this. So that's when I decided to learn it. And to this day now, I'm a master teacher of 3 years, something like that. But my Reiki journey, my Reiki practice has been built up over that period of time. I've taught other people, taught other students, because they felt that pull. They felt that connection to something much greater than they are, than what we are. Something much deeper, something much more profound. And it was just from following that faith and following that belief from within, that divine calling, that this is where you need to go, this is what I need to do. So if you're in that place, you might be in a place now where you feel stuck, maybe you're stuck in a job, stuck in a relationship, maybe you have mental health problems, issues, maybe you have all these other things that are going on that you just can't get to the bottom of. You've tried the mainstream route, you've tried other things, and you just don't know a way out of it. Then maybe use my story as an example. Maybe use my journey as an example. Maybe you need to start doing some meditation. Maybe you need to start practicing some Reiki. Maybe some hypnotherapy. There's something in your life that needs just an element of light shining on it to open your awareness to it, to open your consciousness to it, to know that there is something there that needs to be healed. And once you have the awareness of it and you can see it, and you become aware of where it is, why it's there, what's the emotion, what's building up inside internally, then more layers of healing start to take place. But it's only from when you start moving down that pathway, following that pull, that faith, that journey, that you feel drawn to from within. The other beautiful thing about all of these modalities that I practice, and lots of other modalities that other people practice as well, is you don't actually have to have anything wrong with you or going on with you to receive this. You don't need to be in a place where you feel stuck or having issues with mental health or anything like that to receive Reiki. Reiki is amazingly wonderful to heal, to keep you grounded, to keep you balanced, to keep you in a harmonious, healthy place in everyday living and in everyday life. You have more clarity of things that are going on around you. You feel more vibrant. You have more vitality. You're more connected to your intuition. You feel an openness and a oneness with the earth and with nature and with everything. You feel a lightness, and that lightness carries you through your life. It carries you through your journey, and everything becomes based around a feeling of compassion and love. It really, really does. And that might sound a little bit hippie-ish to a lot of people, but at the end of the day, if we want to improve the world and we want to improve ourselves, then we have to come from a place of love and compassion for ourselves, first and foremost for ourselves, to understand ourselves and to love ourselves? Does everybody speak to themselves each morning and tell them how amazing they are and how badass they are and how they're going to take on and have a wonderful, wonderful day? Do they give gratitude for that day at the end of the day? How do they wake up? Do you wake up every morning whinging and mourning that you're going to have another shitty day? If you wake up like that, you're going to continue. That is the pattern you've got yourself into. With meditation, with Reiki, with other practices, you can start stepping out of that habitual way of being, out of those thought cycles that you get stuck into, and start living a more harmonious, healthy, balanced life. And from then on, everything opens up. The world is your oyster. It really is. And that oyster, that pearl, that light, that wisdom, everything, it is deep within you. Everything that you need is there. You just need to take away the bits of clutter sometimes to just find it. If you're already there and you've already found it and you're already living a nice harmonious life, then that's really good. However, still maintain your practice, maintain your weekly Reiki session with your practitioner, maintain your daily meditation, whatever other practices you might use in between, such as maybe go for a massage once a month, just to relieve any tension in the aching muscles, in a spa or a sauna, or going to the gym once a week, to really shift that energy, shift those blocks in your body. But when we're finding things in life where we feel stuck, where we feel like we can't move forward, instead of keeping on pushing and trying to push past it, the physical reality and your energy and your body is telling you to stop. It's telling you to slow down, to just take heed, to listen. Listen to yourself, listen to your heart, listen to your mind. Don't be distracted by the negative thought patterns or the other things that fly up. Connect to your heart energy, connect to your very soul, connect to your spirit. That is where the answers, that piece of light that is permeating within you, that has been with you in every incarnation, in every lifetime that you've been through, and carries so much wisdom, so much knowledge. It's all there within you. You just need to find the keys to access it, to listen to it, to understand it, and to feel it. If that's something that resonates with you, if that's something that you're going through currently, then do feel free to get in touch. I do take on clients via social media, as well as via the website. All my links are always below in the descriptions box or in the bio, wherever you see this video. And yeah, check out the website, check out what benefits you can get from the various sessions and the various practices that I practice. But you don't need to be ill, or you don't need to be going through something to have to receive a hypnotherapy session. A hypnotherapy session is extremely relaxing. You really get taken off to a wonderful, calm, quiet and in the mind place where you can just allow everything to come through that needs to come through. You can say what you need to say in confidence. I can ask the questions, things that you might have difficulty answering yourself in the everyday life, because the mind kicks in. When you're in hypnosis, I'm speaking to your subconscious, and all of those messages will come through that you need to hear from your very soul and from your higher self. So hypnotherapy, Reiki, meditation, EFT, all wonderful, wonderful modalities to help you connect on a deeper level to you, to find that element of you that you've been searching for so long. Feel free to get in touch, or like and follow for more of these videos, and enjoy the free advice that I'm giving here as well. I'll see you in the next video. Much love. Bye for now.